Good morning.
Morning.
And welcome to the end of the Shropshire Union Canal. We're about a mile away from the end of it. Thank you, Mr. Crow. And it is a bit blowy this morning, so it's a bit rough around the muff. Excuse us. It is going to be a blowy day today. We're coming towards the end of the canal. There's a junction ahead. It's Autherley Junction, and it's with the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal. And we've got a choice. We can either turn left and go up towards Stafford, or we can go right and go down towards Worcester. Hence Staffordshire and Worcestershire.
Yeah. It's clever, isn't it?
I don't know how they thought of it.
It's dead clever.
I don't know how they thought of it. Brilliant. So we're going to decide that. Well, we already have, but we're going to tell you
when we get there
in a couple of minutes. I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to miss the Shropshire or not.
I don't think I will.
It's been nice.
Yeah.
And it's like embankments and cuttings and nice little villages every now and then, and little hamlets and stuff.
Just a shelf.
But yeah, there's like this shelf that goes all. So the moorings are a little bit. Yeah. But we've got the wheels. It's like 14-inch wheelbarrow wheels. That's all they are basically. And you hang them down the side of the boat like fenders, and it gives you that like just over a foot of space. But sometimes that's not enough, and you still get like that crunching sound when Shaun's walking about. So I'll not miss that. There has been a lot of pretty views.
Oh yeah.
But for most of the way, it's like straight. There's not a lot to film. There's quite a few stories along the way, which I think we've captured. But it isn't like a really featured canal. There's not a lot to film. That is all about to change over the course of this vlog. So stay with us and find out which way we're going.
Yes!
Weather forecast, breezy and dry.
It's raining.
Yeah, it's raining and it's cold and it is breezy. So we turned right. Is that your right or that right? Fine, watch it. That's your right, isn't it? I don't know. I give up with these things.
We turned right.
We turned right. We're on the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal, and we turned right, going down. Got rain in my eye. Going down towards Worcester.
Yoo-hoo!
Or are we? Well, we were heading south towards Worcester. We could have gone down towards Stourport, but no, we turned left.
After turning right.
And we're now on the Wolverhampton locks, heading towards Birmingham.
Woohoo!
Shaun's going to show us how to make one of his scrummy chicken curries, which we need on a day like this, wet and cold and windy and all these locks. So what are the ingredients, Mr. Foxy?
Easy ingredients. Diced chicken, diced onions, chopped tomatoes, curry paste, ginger and garlic.
Right, show us how it's done.
Thermal cooker. Take the pan out. In here I've already got a tablespoon of olive oil. So we're going to bring that to heat.
Are we having a scrummy curry? While that's getting hot, why do we use a thermal cooker?
because it works exactly like a thermal flask. You put your hot food in there and it keeps it warm and cooks it slowly like a slow cooker.
Whoa!
First, we've got to sweat the onions off. 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of garlic. Then we add our chicken. So what we'll do now is we'll add the curry paste.
How much?
2 big dessert spoons. 1.
That's
2.
like half a jar.
And a little bit for extra.
That is smelling amazing. I wish you could smell this.
Now we're just going to add the tomatoes. Stir those in. Once we've got the tomatoes in, about 200 millilitres of water.
Why water?
Water or chicken stock. All we do is bring that up to the boil and then simmer it for 5 to 10 minutes and it'll be ready to go inside the cooker. So now that's been simmering for about 10 minutes and all we do is lift it into the cooking pot. Close the lid. This acts basically like a thermal flask, and once we get to the top of the locks that'll be ready. About 3 hours.
Yum.
Yum yum. Rice cooked.
Hello.
Good morning.
We is in Wolverhampton.
City centre.
Is that how they talk around here? We is in.
No.
In there. In there.
No.
In there.
No, you
No. No. I think I passed that phase 40 years ago. Yeah, Wolverhampton. We've tickly that, isn't it? We've moored just at the top lock. There's some nice moorings. You could probably fit about 4 or 5 boats.
Yeah.
It's very noisy. I've counted 767 ambulance sirens.
But we are smack bang in the city centre.
Yeah, we've got the ring road there, and we've got trains.
As you can probably hear, there's one passing now.
2 trains up there, which is not surprising because we're right next to the railway station at Wolverhampton. So roads and trains and everything, not the quietest mooring,
No.
but it has been alright.
Yeah, it's been fine.
It has been alright. But today we're heading off again. We're on Brindley's Birmingham Canal, and we're heading east
That way.
towards Birmingham. But are we going to Birmingham?
Ah, because you can turn, can't you? Back round to come here.
Oh, there's so many arms and legs and branches and feet.
It's like a spider's web.
And all sorts. So we don't, well, you don't know where we're going yet, but we do. It's going to be a change because the Shropshire Union was kind of all countryside and out in the sticks.
Yeah.
And not much to kind of concentrate on story-wise. This is different. I've been sat up all night. That's why I look a little bit studying.
He always looks haggard.
Studying. And I'm spoiled for choice for stories today, so
Yeah.
we're just going to switch the camera on and see what happens.
Yes, we will.
We're going to have a coffee.
So we'll go and have a coffee.
We're going to have a coffee? Bye. The original route of the canal took us down by where the services are now, just by the old warehouse that fellows Morton and Clayton used to own. This tunnel was built afterwards, and there's a great big car park for the railway station on it now. That was Rough Hill's stop where it went really narrow. If you look on the left hand side, there was like an old cottage, and that used to be a toll house. And there used to be toll houses up and down Birmingham canals, because you used to have to pay to use them. Well, you still do, don't you, really?
Yeah.
But you just kind of pay up front nowadays. It's just as extortionate though. Sorry, CRT. This is Millfields Road. It's about 14 miles to Birmingham from here. If that's where we're going, are we going to Birmingham?
I'm not telling you. I've got the tiller.
So we're still on the original 1772 route. It's one of the oldest canals in Britain, built by James Brindley originally, although Thomas Telford made some alterations to it, which we'll see soon. 1772, it's like 250 years old.
It's nearly as old as me.
Even like countries haven't been invented by then, have they?
Australia.
No? Wow, that is old. Ooh, gooses. James Brindley built the Birmingham Canal 250 years ago, but in the 19th century Thomas Telford came along and straightened it out a bit, cut a few corners, a few bypasses to make it quicker to get into Birmingham. And this is one of the stretchers. So the junction there is for the Wensbury Oak Loop, and it does go out of the way a bit before it used to come back. And the reason it's still open is that not far up that loop is the Braidley workshops, and it's one of only 2 workshops in Britain that still make lock gates for the canal. The other one is at Stanley Ferry in Wakefield near Yorkshire. You might remember we did a vlog on how to make lock gates from up there a few months ago. So we're now on the straight bit going towards Tipton. That was Factory Junction, and we did a right in Tipton, and it's taken us down, it's keeping us on the Wolverhampton level, which is going down onto the old Birmingham main line into Birmingham, or towards Birmingham anyway. If we'd have carried on the junction, we'd have gone through 3 locks, and that took us onto the Birmingham main line, the new one, which is the faster route that Thomas Telford built. But we're sticking to the old one, the old Brindley route.
We're here.
Well, that were an easier day than yesterday. We started off at quite a noisy mooring in Wolverhampton centre.
Very noisy.
And we're back at another noisy mooring.
Yeah.
But if we look behind us, it's actually quite the opposite. It's very quiet. So we came off the main line down towards Tipton, and then we've come off at Tipton Junction, and we're by the Dudley Canal and Tunnel Trust, which is right next to the Black Country Museum. Now, don't get your hopes up.
It's closed.
It is all closed. The Black Country Museum is closed while we're here for the next couple of weeks. Dylan! Sorry. It's funny how Dylan disappears and then you hear sirens in background, isn't it? Just need a woman screaming and the sound of breaking glass now. But we are going to pay a visit to the Dudley Canal and Tunnel Trust tomorrow. We'll tell you more about that next week. We hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Comments, questions and feedback down below. Subscribe and click the bell, and YouTube will let you know every time we release a new vlog. Even better, click the join button and become a member of the channel.
Yes!
There's a link to Patreon if you'd like to support us that way, just coming up after the outtakes. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Yes, so am I.
Are you?
Exciting.
We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, hello. You thought you'd tuned into ITV, didn't you? You thought you'd switched to BBC One, didn't you?
You said ITV last time.
Autherley, I don't know. The end of the... nearly had that. That was Bridge 3. You might not have seen it, so I'll not mention it now. It's not going to happen. Doom.
Train.
Oh, I've got something in my eye.
Finger.
James Brindley's Birmingham. Yeah, that was just going too well.
You cut that bit out.
I'll cut that bit out. That was Rough Hills. Oh, you're there. Yeah, I can't remember where it is. It's all along the Banal Canine network.
How the hell am I going to capture that?
Bahal Canine. Canine, I think it's spelled the same as canine.
Oh God!
Wednesbury. Where we've just passed is the junction for the